Hello everybody, thank you again for joining me for episode number 3. So I hope you are enjoying the first two. Again, I'm going to be sharing another meditation, and please, as always, just make sure everything feels good, no pinching, no crunching. Feel free to message me if anything's not working and we'll work something different out for you, because it's so important right now to have that self-care. Enjoy! So today, let's start standing at the top of our mats. As you inhale, hands sweep all the way up towards the sky. As you exhale, gentle forward fold. Again, like yesterday, keep those knees as bent as you need to feel comfortable. Head and neck can relax down. Bring your chin from side to side. Bend those knees as much as you need to plant your hands. Step back into a downward dog. Navel is drawing in. Push in through all 5 fingers. Be light through your palms. Navel is drawing in, ribs to pelvis, pelvis to ribs. Walk your feet towards your hands. Come into that gentle forward fold once again. As you inhale, start to roll up. Draw the navel in. Really feel that articulation in the spine. Roll the shoulders back and down. Let's do that again. Inhale, hands sweep all the way up. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Knees nice and soft, head and neck relax down. Bend those knees as much as you need to plant those hands. Step back into the downward dog. Now from here, shift your weight into your hands, coming into your first plank pose. Hold for 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. Last breath. Inhale, hips lift up towards the sky, downward dog. Walk your feet towards your hands, come into that gentle forward fold. I want you to hold here in your forward fold. Let your neck hang heavy. Let all the tension drain out. As you inhale, slowly start to roll up. Draw the navel in as you do. I really want you to feel the articulation happen in the spine. Head and neck are very relaxed. Shoulders come back and down. Last time here, inhale, hands reach all the way up. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Keep those knees nice and soft. Plant the hands, step directly back into your plank. So I want you to come onto your plank, hands, fists, forearms, or your knees, wherever your comfort zone is. I want you to stay there. So feel free to release those knees down. 3 more breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 2. Last breath. Beautiful. Knees come back down, press your hips back. Child's pose, stretch it out. As you inhale, roll your spine up, coming into a cat-cow. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Neutral curve. Exhale, curl and scoop the belly. Chin can relax. Try to focus on rounding that lumbar region of the spine. Inhale back into that neutral. Exhale, curl around. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Lateral cat-cow now. Inhale into a neutral curve. As you exhale, gaze over towards the right hip. Feel the stretch on the left side of the body. Inhale back through the center. Exhale over to the left. Feel the stretch on the right side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. Exhale. Inhale, bring yourself back through the center. Spread those fingers wide. Curl the toes under. Lift back up into that downward dog. Again, let's shift our weight into our hands, come into our plank pose. So you might have to adjust your hands and feet from there. So make sure you're nice and comfortable. Hands underneath of the shoulders. Push in through your fingers. Be light through your palms. If you'd like more of a challenge now, lift your right leg. Keep the hips level with one another. Nice deep breath here. Exhale, release the right foot. Lift the left foot as you inhale if you're choosing that one-legged variation. Inhale. Exhale, release it. Hips lift up towards the sky, down dog. Beautiful. Walk your hands towards your feet. Rolling up. And roll the shoulders back and down. Beautiful. Bring your feet just wider than hip distance apart. As you exhale, send the hips down nice and low. Again, just like we did in Utkatasana, chair pose, I want you to make sure you take a look at your knees. Knees track over top of the ankles. Quite often they'll sway in or out. Weight will mostly be on the heels with the balls of the feet connected. Toes reaching forward or even lifted. Now if you'd like more, let's pulse those hips. Keep your abdominals drawing in and up. But find your smile here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come back down, forward fold. Plant your hands back into your plank. Find your version of plank, whether that be a one-legged version or your knees down. This is all the way up to you. 3, 2, last breath. Hips lift up towards the sky, down dog. Walk your feet towards your hands or your hands towards your feet. Forward fold, roll up. Shoulders backing down. Again, feet hip distance apart or thereabout, maybe a little bit wider. Send those hips back and down. Knees over ankles, making sure they're not coming past the toes. Collarbones widen. Shoulder blades draw together and down. If you'd like more, let's pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your pulse down nice and low. Shift your weight into that left foot and just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Over to the right side. Shift your weight and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift it back through the center. Exhale, forward fold, back into that plank. Find your breath here. We're working hard. I want you to be able to breathe. Neck is long, shoulders to hips. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath. Inhale, hips lift up towards the sky. Beautiful. Walk your feet towards your hands or your hands towards your feet. Keep those knees nice and soft. Head and neck relax down. Slowly roll up. Draw the navel in as you do. Shoulders back and down. Last time in our squat, I want you to bring your hips back and down. Again, knees over ankles. Weight on the heels, balls of the feet connected, toes lift. Now you can shift your weight into that left foot. Let's hope I get my focus back again. Oh, let's hope we do. Okay, shift your weight into that left foot, hold there. Now I want your knees to stay level and stable. Right toe slides back. More of a challenge, let's lift. Keep that left leg nice and strong, don't lock it out. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Place that right foot back down, shift your weight back through the center and then over to the right. Again, hold here or left toe slides back. More of a challenge, let's lift. Keep those knees nice and level with one another so you know your hips are nice and level. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet come down. Exhale, forward fold. Knees relax down. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Now when you're ready, bend those knees as much as you need to. Plant your hands, step back into your plank. Knees can lower or they stay lifted for chaturanga. Slowly lower down onto your belly. So I want the tops of the feet glued onto the floor to start. One hand on top of another. Let your forehead rest on your hands, but your neck is relaxing towards your hips. Coming into our bookends. As you inhale, lift those straight, strong legs. As you inhale, we're going to open those legs as wide as possible. As you exhale, squeeze those legs back together. Inhale to open. Exhale, squeeze. I want the neck long, just like we did yesterday. Forehead is glued onto the hands. Belly button's lifting. Don't squish that break. We don't want to make wine here. 5. Open, inhale. 4. Squeeze it in. 3. 2. Last one. And relax those legs back down. Hands come back underneath the shoulders, curl the toes under, press back up into your down dog. Lift your right leg only as high as it feels comfortable. Now we're going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot comes down, left foot lifts. Hold here, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot comes down. Shift that weight into your hands, coming back into that plank. Knees lifted or lowered. Slowly lower down. Tops of the feet glue onto the mat. Hands one on top of another underneath of your forehead. Glue your forehead down. Now this time we're going to keep the tops of the feet glued down. The legs stay glued. As you inhale, lift your upper body off of the floor. So again, that's the chest and the arms. Inhale at center here. As you exhale, draw your right elbow towards your right hip. Inhale, bring yourself back to the center. Exhale, feel the obliques working for you here. Left elbow towards the left hip. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Neck is staying long. You're working all those rectus spinae muscles as well as those obliques. Keep those legs glued down. If you're feeling any pinching or crunching, don't lift quite so high, or you can skip on to the next exercise. We want to feel good in our spine. One more on each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hear your breath. Inhale back to the center, relaxing back down. Let your hips sway from side to side. releasing any tension that you may have built up. Hands come underneath of the shoulders, curl the toes under, lift back up into that down dog. Navel is drawing in here. Now I want you to imagine that you have a piece of chalk that you're picking up with your right toe. Lift your right toe straight up. Then as you exhale, bring it out to the right and back down. So with that piece of chalk, you've printed a capital D. Inhale, straight up. Exhale to the right and down. So you're completing that semicircle out to the right. Straight line up, out to the right and down. Now here, while we're doing this, keep your fingers pushing into the mat. Be light through the palms. Sometimes when we start to focus on the lower half in our down dog, our wrists will push down. I want you to keep them lifting out of the mat. One more here. And then let's switch to the opposite side. So your right foot comes down, left toe grabs that imaginary piece of chalk, lifting it straight up, out to the left and down. Inhale, let's lift. Exhale, around and down. Can you fight gravity with your abdominals here? Ribs to pelvis, pelvis to ribs, neutral curve in that low back. 2. Last time here. Beautiful. Both feet come back down, shifting your weight back into the hands, coming into your plank pose. Knees lifted or lowered. Tickle the ribs with your elbows as you lower down. Beautiful. Tops of the feet gluing onto the mat. Let's reach your hands forward. Plug your arms into your shoulder sockets. Neck is nice and long. So option number 1, choosing the upper body or the lower body that we've already done. Option number 2, we're going to lift up both. Make sure that there's no pinching or crunching in that spine at all. So option number 4 here, we're going to bend our knees, click our heels towards our hips twice. Then as we exhale, we reach our legs back, reach our hands towards the feet nice and long. Inhale, inhale, click those heels towards the hips. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, inhale, hands reach forward. Exhale, hands sweep around back like we're swimming in water. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Belly button's lifting, don't make wine with that grape underneath of it. Inhale, inhale, exhale, reach back. 2, inhale, inhale, exhale, reach. Last time. Inhale, inhale, exhale, reach. One hand on top of another. Let your forehead rest on your hands. Again, sway those hips from side to side. Beautiful. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes under. Back into that down dog. This is our last down dog for a little while. Right leg lifts up only as high as it feels comfortable. As you exhale, shift your weight into your hands. Come into your plank pose. Knee to chest. Inhale, let's reach up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw the navel in as you shift your weight. Inhale, let's lift. Exhale, bring it in. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Right leg extends back, back into that downward dog. Left leg now lifts up. Inhale, exhale, back into that plank, knee to chest. Inhale, exhale. Now we've done 3 different options here. One with our leg just lifted, one printing the capital D, or one right here. You choose your option. 2 more. Last time. Beautiful, back into that plank. Knees come down, press back into that child's pose, stretch it out. Roll the wrists out. And then as you inhale, let's slowly start to roll up. Draw the navel in as you do, beautiful. Bring yourself onto your sit bones. Extend those legs out to the side. Now make sure you have no hyperextension in your knees, so because I'm not there to watch you, I really want you to pay attention. There should be that soft bend in your knees. Hands come up to shoulder height, shoulders fall away from the ears. We're going to twist as we inhale. As we exhale, your right hand comes towards your left foot. Left thumb is reaching back behind you, pointing down. Inhale, twist to your left. Exhale, back through the center. So it's 4 distinct movements, 4 distinct breaths. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, reach that left hand towards the right foot. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, back through the center. So try not to flow one movement into another. Trying to make it look like you're a robot. Navel draws in as you reach for the foot. Now your hand won't touch your foot most likely, and that's totally fine. We're not looking for a round in that lower back just so that we can reach the toe with our fingers. We're really looking for that scoop in our abdominal wall and that lengthening in the hamstring. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale, center. One more on each side. Again, making it so distinct that you look like a robot. Beautiful. And back through the center. Relax those hands down. Slide those feet in. Now, like I've done with all 3 episodes, my favorite, actually it's my least favorite, that's how I know it's working. Grab behind the thighs, roll the chest open, lean back until you feel your abdominals firing up like brakes. Walk your feet in if you'd like more. Those hands are there to support you if you feel like your hip flexors are firing up. So just make the support come in between behind the hands a little bit more. Navel is drawing in and up, neutral curve in the low back. Now if you're wanting more, let's lift your feet. If you're wanting more, hands release. Now this time, if you'd like a little bit more, right toe touches the floor, exhale. Inhale, lift, exhale, left foot. Inhale, toe taps here. Making sure that we don't come into the opposite side before the first foot is back to level. Keep that chest nice and open. Try not to round in that upper back. If those hip flexors are firing up, I want you to take it back. 3, 2, we can do this together. I'm doing this with you. Last time. Both feet come back down around the spine. Bring your knees to your chest. Inhale and exhale. Great job, you guys. Let's make sure we have enough room to roll back. Then start to roll your spine down. But I want you to start, keyword start to roll down. Curl that tailbone, scoop the belly. Hands can reach out to the sides if you'd like more. Then inhale, let's lift our heart back up. Teasing ourselves. Inhale, curl the tailbone, scoop the belly. Inhale, let's lift. Exhale, curl and scoop, 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 scoop that belly. Inhale, let's lift. 2 more. Exhale, curl and scoop. Inhale, let's lift. Last time, exhale, curl and scoop. Let's hold for 5, 4, navel in, 2, 1. Slowly roll the spine back down. Imprint the low back onto the mat. Neutral curve. Hands reach all the way overhead. Let's extend the legs, point the toes. Nice big stretch here. And place those feet back down onto the floor. Hands come behind your head and neck. Elbows are going to stay wide. As you exhale, let's lift your chest. Now, quite often what happens here is that those elbows will draw up towards the ceiling. Keep them nice and open. Neck is nice and long here. Ribs to pelvis, pelvis to ribs. Beautiful. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll the head and neck back down. Hands come beside the thighs. Sway your knees from side to side. Chest is going to be nice and open here. Hands come beside the thighs. Let's come into our bridge. Inhale, curl the tailbone under. Lift the hips up towards the sky. Squeeze the back side here. Now we have an option to hold here or shift your weight into the left foot and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift your weight back through the center and then over to the right and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back through the center. Roll your spine back down. Imprinting the low back onto the mat. Back into that neutral curve. Let's bring your hands back behind the head and neck. Elbows wide. Lift your chest. Right hand is going to come beside the thigh, palm facing down. Trying to lift just below that shoulder blade if it's available. But I do want you to push your head into that hand to make sure that your neck flexors are not taking over here. Your knees stay stable. As you exhale, your right hand reaches towards the outer edge of your right foot. Inhale, bring it back through the center. Exhale, reach. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach. 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, neck is long. 2, last time, you can do it. And then bring yourself back through the center. Head and neck relax back down. And then hands come beside the thighs, palms facing down. Roll the chest open. Before we come into the other side, curl the tailbone under. Let's lift your hips up towards the sky, squeeze those glutes. Now again, option 1, stay here. Option 2, shift your weight into the left foot. Option 3, keep those knees and hips stable. So vital here because I'm not here to watch you. Keep the stability in your hips, extend your right leg out nice and long. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot comes back down, shift your weight back through to center. Again, vital to keep your ribs to your pelvis, pelvis to your ribs, and your hips stable. If you'd like more, shifting that weight to the right foot, and you can extend that left leg out if you'd like more. Hold, 5, squeeze those glutes, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot comes back down. Let's roll the spine back down, imprint the low back, neutral curve, beautiful. Hands come behind the head and neck, elbows wide, lift the chest. Keep the right hand behind the head and neck to support you. Left hand comes beside the thigh. Keep those knees stable, those hips stable, and the feet stable. Exhale, reach the left hand towards the outer edge of the left foot. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach. Inhale. You're keeping about a fist distance from your chin to your chest. We've got 5, 4, navel in, 3, 2, keep breathing. You've got this, you've got this, you've got this. Last time. And then bring your head and neck back down. Both hands beside your thighs, palms face down. Roll the chest open. Again, let's come back into that bridge. Inhale, curl the tailbone under, lift your hips up, squeeze the back side, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Option number 1, hold. Option 2, shift the weight and hold. Option 3, you can come into that one-legged variation. Or option number 4, right leg straightens up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, lower the hips a couple of inches. Exhale, let's lift. Inhale, exhale, let's lift. You'll really feel the hamstring here, even your quadriceps as well. Open up those hip flexors if you can. For 4, 3, 2. You've got this. Last time. Beautiful. Right foot comes back down. You're still in that bridge, so let's roll the spine back down. Imprint the low back into that neutral curve. That's a good way I like to just kind of realign after that one. Inhale, curl the tailbone under. Let's lift your hips back up. Squeeze the back side. Right foot stays rooting down. Left leg lifts up towards the sky. Again, option to hold, or we can pulse. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Can you feel it? Comment below if you can when we're done. Keep breathing. 5, 4. Keep those hips nice and steady. 3, 2. Last time. Left foot comes back down. Let's roll the spine. Again, I gave you lots of different options there. We built up as we went along so that you can choose a variation that works best for you. Gently sway the knees from side to side. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, knowing how hard you're working your body. And then when you're ready, bring your hands back behind your head and neck, elbows wide, lift your chest. This is the fun one here. Neck is nice and long. Option, stay here. Option 2, one hand comes beside the thigh, palm facing down. We're going to be pulsing it through water. I will let you know when we're halfway. Now, if you're wanting more, lift your feet so that they are level with your knees. Knees are level with your hips. So you're not bringing your knees in close, and you're not letting your feet fall below those knees. Now, option number 3, 4, both hands come beside the thighs, palms facing down, pulsing those hands through water. Let's start breathing. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chest is stable. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You did it. Knees to chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Rock gently from side to side. Be proud of yourself right now. That was the 100. You did it. Or maybe you didn't today, and that's totally fine. You might be doing it tomorrow. We always build up, we listen to our bodies. Sometimes we need to take more of a break than other days, depending on how much sleep we got, how much water we took. Depends on so much. Place those feet back down. Gently windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Now is when we're going to slow it down a little bit, breathing in and out through the nose. Draw your right knee in towards your chest. Wrap your hand around the right shin. Give yourself a good squeeze. If it feels good, left leg extends out. Roll the ankle of the right foot if that feels good. Breathe into the restriction that you're creating in the front of the right hip. Knowing that you're cleansing your body. Go opposite direction with those ankle rolls. Neck is nice and long here. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then opposite side. Left knee is in towards the chest. Release the right foot down, and if it feels good, extend that right leg out. Again, breathe into the restriction that you're creating in the front of the left hip. And if it's not available to grab around the shin, grabbing behind the thigh is always there as well. Sometimes that can be a lot of pressure on the knee, or it just feels uncomfortable to grab it onto the shin. Find your breath. Maybe let's see if we have a color to our breath today. Seeing that it's spring equinox, maybe it's a brighter color. Maybe it's the color of your favorite flower. And bring both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Placing both feet back down, and then lift your right leg up. Flex your right foot so your toes are pointing towards the shin. This will keep your knee a little bit safer. Place the outer edge of the right foot onto the left thigh. Then externally rotate that right knee open, only as far as it feels good, because this should not be a knee pain stretch. This should be a nice hip opener. So if you're feeling anything in your knee, place that foot back down. Come into the knee to chest pose that we were just in. Now further thread the needle. If you'd like more, lift your left foot, clasp your hands behind the left thigh. Keep your right foot flexed though, so your gaze can even be towards that right foot. Make sure the toes are pointing towards the shin. If you'd like more, you can push that right elbow into the right thigh, externally rotating it just a little bit more, hugging in only as far as it feels good. Taking a nice good breath here. Visualize your breath as a color. And then slowly and carefully place that left foot back down, right foot back down as well. Swaying out the hips just to realign. Then left leg lifts up towards the sky. Flex the foot, toes pointing towards the shin. Then place the outer edge of the left foot onto the right thigh, externally rotating that left knee open towards the front of your mat. Again, if you'd like more, right foot can lift, clasping your hands behind the right thigh. Again, if you'd like more, left elbow pushes into that left thigh just gently. Again, remember, this should not be any pain or discomfort, but we should be able to feel a lengthening, an extension. Breathing in that beautiful bright color, or maybe it's a pastel. Place your right foot back down, then your left foot down as well. Gently sway those knees from side to side. Extend your legs nice and long. Bring your hands beside your thighs, palms facing down, elbows tucking in towards the ribs, but they are gluing down onto the mat. Spread your fingers a little bit wider. We're keeping our fingers and our elbows glued down. Now we're coming into our fish pose. So I want you to point your toes, push into your forearms, so push from your elbows to your fingertips, into the mat, and we're going to slowly draw the heart up as if there's a string attached to the ceiling. It is drawing you up to the sky. Back of the head is just going to graze the mat, so we're not putting any pressure of the back of the head into the mat. Take a nice deep breath into your heart, expanding your heart into the rest of the room. As you exhale, slowly lower back down. Beautiful. Bend the knees, placing your feet on the floor. Roll to one side. Pressing into your hand, bringing yourself onto all fours. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up towards the sky, down dog. Walk your feet towards your hands, gentle forward fold. Keep those knees as soft as you need to relax the head and neck down. As you inhale, slowly start to roll up. Can you draw the navel in as you do? Feel that articulation happen in the spine, and then roll the shoulders back and down. Nice work. Shift your weight into the right foot. Left foot is going to come into the left hand. Draw the thighs towards one another. Now, it is so available for you to have a hand on a wall if this isn't working for your balance. It's always there for you if you need it. Keep your right leg strong without locking out that knee. We want an engagement around the knee. Pushing down through the four corners of the right foot, the arch of the foot like a suction cup, sucking up the energy from the earth into your hips. Now with the left foot, you can either grab the inner edge or the outer edge. Right hand can lift up towards the sky. If you're still wanting more, push the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. And the more resistance you have, you'll feel that opening in your heart, just like we had in our fish pose. Take a nice deep inhale, focusing on a non-moving spot in the room. This is your Nadarajasana, dancer pose. Inhale, bring yourself back through the center. Release the hand without slingshotting. Both hands reach up towards the sky. Both feet rooting down. Let's lift your heart up towards the sky, only as far as it feels good. Biceps hugging the ears, pushing down through your feet, opening up through your hip flexors. Inhale, bring yourself back through the center. Left hand stays up, right hand releases. Bend the right knee, see if you can grab a hold of that right foot. Draw your thighs towards one another. Opening up the hip flexors. Feeling that stretch in your quadricep from your knee all the way into your hip. Even pushing your hips forward slightly. Again, grabbing the right foot on the inner or outer edge, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Left leg is so strong, not locking it out. You have an engagement around it. If you would like more, push the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. And find that extension in your heart, just like we found in fish pose. Find balance within your pose on your mat so that we can find balance in our day-to-day lives. The more we root down, the more we can open up. Inhale, bring yourself back through the center without slingshotting. Right foot releases, right hand lifts up towards the sky. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Knees soft, head and neck relaxed. Flat back as you inhale, slide your hands up the shins, shoulder level with the hips. Open that chest. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands back to down dog. Inhale and down dog. Exhale, knees relax, either wide or close together. Tops of the feet onto the mat, hips to heels. Relax your head and neck down. Now, if your forehead doesn't touch the mat, that's totally fine. You can stack one fist on top of another. Let your forehead rest on your fist. And from here, I want you to bring your chin from side to side, like you're shaking your head no. But I want you to feel the massage that you're giving yourself on your third eye. That chakra that's placed just between and above the brows. And this is your chakra of intuition. Your intuition can help guide you through decisions, through worrisome times. So if you are concerned at this time, I want you to think of this time as a period of growth and of learning, just like the spring equinox. As you inhale, slowly roll up and find a seated position. So again, I want those hip flexors to be nice and relaxed. So if that means sitting on your sweater or a cushion or pulling out any fleshy bits, just trying to draw the knees below your hips. As you inhale, hands reach up. As you exhale, bring your right hand to the outer edge of the left thigh. Left hand gently falls behind you. And if you are wondering, yes, that is a bathtub on my deck, but it's not going to stay there. That will be in my bathroom. It's just being stored there for the time being. Feel your twist wringing out any toxins, any tension that you maybe have in your body. Right hand comes beside you, gently untwist. Left hand is going to lift up towards the sky. So your right hand is going to reach up towards the sky. Left hand is beside you, reaching up and over. Your neck is nice and relaxed here. Keeping long on both sides of the body, root your right hip down, reach up through your right fingertips. Feeling the lengthening happening. Inhale, both hands reach up towards the sky. We worked those obliques hard today, so let's make sure we open them back up. Your right hand comes down, left hand reaches up and over. Plug your left arm into the shoulder socket. I want you to visualize almost a long line of electricity from your left hip to your left fingertips. As you breathe in, that electricity gets stronger, brighter, more saturated with color. Inhale, back through the center. Bring this left hand to the outer edge of the right thigh. Right hand gently falls behind, twisting open. And like I said yesterday, the least amount of the twist should be in the neck, but you can start to bring your gaze towards the back. Just make sure there's no pinching or crunching. What I do want you to make sure of is that your chest is open, collarbones are wide, and you have a proud stance. And if someone were to see you right now, they would know how proud you were, because you should be proud, because you've spent this time on your mat for yourself, for your mind, your body. Gently untwisting, bring yourself back through the center. Bring the soles of the feet together to touch. Allow your knees to relax, grabbing onto your shins, using that as traction, pulling your heart up as you release the knees down. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, bring your hands to the outer edge of the feet. See if you can relax your chest down. Chin can come towards the chest very last. Inhale, bring yourself back through the center. Sitting in a comfortable position, hands beside you, or hands onto your lap, palms facing up. Let's bring your thumb and pointer finger to touch and allow your eyes to close. Now, if you prefer to do your Shavasana lying down, please find a position on your mat. Allow your eyes to close and the space between your brows to open, like we talked about in Child's Pose, that third eye opening up, guiding our intuition, knowing that the decisions and choices that we make for ourselves and our families are absolutely the right ones for us in this moment. Feel your hips sinking into the mat below you. Feel the crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling. Your spine becomes long.